I know this is different. We're going live on Spicy Studios page and not Cups and Combos. So this is different. Hey guys. Hey. Let me see where the rest of my team is. Wow, this is different. We're going live on Spicy Studios page. Hi, Mel. Let me just wait for my co-host to arrive and then we'll get started. Let me see where. Hold on for 1 second. Hey guys. Okay, we're back. So, this episode is about having Spicy Po Wednesday, and we're talking about stories where people have had an affair with someone, or, they had an affair with someone. Let me see where Tahoe is, because Tahoe's supposed to be my guest, and he's late. Let me request him real quick. Tahoe. There we go. Invite. There you go. Hi, Tahoe. You're here.
Now I'm late.
Now you late. You heard me saying shit?
I like building anticipation. Building anticipation. Be out waiting outside while you gotta build it up. It gets women warm. I feel like
you're right.
When you're waiting outside, you're not getting no box. You're not getting, if you're just waiting there for that long, you're not getting no box. You gotta keep a woman waiting every once in a while. Hold on.
What?
I'm serious. Gotta take them off their A game a little bit. You gotta, especially when they know they looking like something, they know that they hot. You gotta make them think, yo, is he standing me up?
No, you know what? You're low-key right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you show up on some shit, you taking them some shit. They like, nah, this nigga not pressed. I like that. They like when you're not super duper pressed. Anyway, what's up? Why you got that red lipstick on? What you trying to do to us?
Wednesday, huh?
Why you did that? What's going on?
It's a red lip.
That thing is heavy right there. That thing like your face is wearing gray sweatpants right now. God dang.
Well, thank you. So guys, this is Spicy Po Wednesday. If you're new to this, we tell anonymous sex stories, and then we're gonna rate them from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And then we're gonna guess zodiac signs because of course those mean nothing. You don't. But people like to guess. And then at the end, the Tahoe is going to tell us a story. And we're going to rate his story from 1 to 5 chili peppers. So if you're wondering what our topic is today, what stories we're talking about, well, these are stories about people having an affair. And so these stories are a little insane. And, Tahoe's here to comment on them. And before I start, Tahoe, have you ever messed with a married person before?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna hold you. She was basically like my shorty for years. Like,
you was the side nigga for years?
She was I hated her husband for the way he treated my girlfriend. Like, he was disrespectful. The nigga had the nerve to nut in her one night. And she came to me the next day like, yo, the nigga nutted in me last night. I was like, get in the car. Get your ass in the car. We went right to CVS. To the Plan B section. Got some of those. I went and got the water. They got the cases of water. I got a water. Said, open your mouth. Put it on there. Take the water. Yes.
We're gonna get into that because what? All right. So we're gonna start. We have 4 really long stories, which I'm really excited that people definitely submitted their stories. So this one I call Tenderoni. I've made a lot of mistakes during this sex episode of mine. I'll point them out along the way. I was broken up from my ex for about 8 months, just working on me and keeping myself busy. I told myself I didn't want to have sex for at least a year just to recenter. I told myself, one extremely horny night, I decided to download Tinder. Mistake number 1. You ever
You
had
was
a,
horny.
you never had like a dating profile, right? Like an online dating profile?
I did it with my lady. We both went on there and did it. You know what I'm saying? Because
How was that?
we was looking for thirds and shit like that.
Um,
Everybody either wanted to fuck me or wanted to fuck her. There's not a
but they
lot of
didn't want to fuck you guys
unicorns.
together?
Yeah, they was everybody was like, yeah, I'm not in the girls, or they would be under her shit. She'd be like, that's a picture of my guy, my man. They'd be like, so where's you wearing? Yeah,
I've never had an online dating profile before.
yeah, you got them. You got red lipstick. Why would you need it? As long as you got that shit.
Um, Mistake number one, never download a dating app when you're having the case of the hornies. So I created a cute profile and just waited for someone to swipe right. I call myself out. I posted the most thirstiest of thirst traps on my profile because case of the hornies. That night, I closed the app and I forgot that I even downloaded the app. A few days later, again, bored in the house because I'm bored in the house, I opened the app back up and saw a few guys that were interested. But this one man was fine as hell, and I had to see what was up with him. We messaged a few times and we decided to link up. I thought we had good chemistry through text. That was my second mistake. I was so caught up on how fine he was that I didn't even see the first flag. I'll leave that towards the end of the story.
Mm.
He comes pick me up and I'm bashful around him because he's just too damn fine. You ever been around someone like so fine and you're like bashful as fuck?
Son, that shit is unnerving. It's unnerving. That's why you gotta say shit like, yo, what size are your feet? Like you gotta do shit that like breaks that tension so that once you get them laughing at themselves and shit like that, it's like, all right, cool. Whew. Because sometimes it'd be hard to look at pretty women, bro. You just be like, yo, I cannot. She's green eyes. Fuck.
It's so hard. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's very like if I'm around a very attractive man, I'm just like I have a bubbly personality, but it's like I get super bashful when I'm around like a really handsome man. I'm just like,
You
nah.
ever know you look mad good and a motherfucker like, I know you be having your titties out.
Oh.
I know you doing that shit on purpose. And you don't be wearing no bra. You be having
They're
them
my best
shits
assets
just
in
swinging like,
Tahoe.
nigga. Now I'm trying to talk to you. I can't stop. I'm looking down. I'm just like, because I
Yo, you
don't
know what's
want you
so
to put them
funny?
away, but it's like,
I put one of those anonymous links on my profile, and someone asked me if I had got my boobs done, and that's a common question for a lot of people to ask me, and I'm like, no, I've never gotten my boobs done before. But people cannot believe my boobs are not done.
yeah,
They
them
always
shits
ask me
is,
who my doctor is, who my surgeon is, where did I go? Did I go to outside the country? I'm like, y'all.
yeah. Yeah, you be shopping them shit. So I know when you really want to wow a nigga and he's like trying to talk to you over, I know they be fucked up trying to look at you and you like sapiosexual. So you're like asking good questions and shit. And he's looking at your titties trying not to look. It's like hard, bro. It's so
I'm gonna
difficult.
start dressing up like a fucking nun.
Yeah.
Um,
At least to pin them shits down. You be having them
not
swinging and shit like,
wrap them with duct tape.
yeah, keep them in one place. Them shits be jiggling. Go ahead. Tell the story.
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry. We're friends. We're friends. I'm sorry.
We're friends, you know, you're right, we're right. Okay, so my pussy starts to purr and cluck butterflies. We were on our way to Pianos. Well, back then it was closed, so RIP to the go. It's open again. Pianos is open again. We get there, we have a few drinks and vibing out. I playfully start rubbing on his thighs and he's doing the same. At this point, my thong is soaking wet. We leave Pianos and we jump back in his car. He starts telling me how he wanted to kiss me all night. I told him right now is his chance. He starts kissing me slowly, passionately, then eases his tongue into my mouth. It was rough, just enough pressure. A good kisser instantly turns me on. I take his hand and have him caress my pussy and clit. We get into a groove, and to this point, I'm creaming. I wanted to fuck him right then and there. He was sucking and kissing on my neck, and then I had I had got the best orgasm I've had in months. This off of not you, not you. I adjust, I adjust myself and we drive to drop. I adjust myself and we drive to drop me off. In my head, I'm already like, damn, I want a nightcap with him. I invite him into my apartment, tell my roommates that I was coming home to fuck this man. They clear out of the apartment once we get there. I pour us a drink, and after our drinks, I excuse myself and put on lingerie piece I've been wanting to put on. Okay, here's the thing. Do men really appreciate lingerie? Because I just feel like I could walk out like big t-shirt pussy. Like, what's better, lingerie pussy or big t-shirt pussy? People in the audience, what's better?
That's a good question. That, that's a good question. Oh no.
What's People in the audience, what is better? Lex, what's
Lingerie.
better, big t-shirt pussy or lingerie pussy?
I don't. I'm really not into lingerie pussy, bro.
See?
Like I like it, but I don't like like I don't like expectation. Like now that you got lingerie on, it's kind of like you trying to do. I like spontaneous shit. I like
Yeah.
spontaneous pussy. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
spontaneous pussy. I like when you washing dishes and then next thing you know, I'm just squirting baby oil all over your back. Yeah, like I'm just like, yo, I'm pulling your pants down. You know what I'm saying? I get like that,
Right.
and you're like, because you wasn't expecting it. I
Right.
can't do that when you got laundry because you already expecting it. So now it's just like, what if I get tired and you you got lingerie on? Like you never invited me over again because you was expecting some shit.
Right.
I don't like expecting expectation pussy. I don't like that.
For me, lingerie, like I like taking pictures in lingerie, but I'm probably not gonna show up in lingerie, if that makes sense.
Mm,
Do I
mm,
have gel in
mm.
there? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, do you have gel? Something other than Vaseline? She's talking to you. All right.
Why are they so
Sorry.
concerned? They are so concerned with my penis well-being. It's so caring. Go ahead.
They're so
I'm.
you should love that they're caring.
They're so caring.
So she goes, I come back out and his mouth was gaped open. I sat on his lap, take an ice cube from his cup, and drop it on my body. He immediately tried to lick it up while sucking on my nipples, making his way down my body to my pussy and ate it like the Last Supper. After I come, I was going to return the favor, but he said he was good. He just wants me to be pleased.
Oh no, red flag. Red flag.
He slips on a condom, placed me on the couch, and went in missionary. It wasn't long, but the girth made me gasp.
Oh.
I I held onto that couch with my dear life, like as he stroked me deep.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I said, oh, okay. I thought that he just like eating pussy meant that he wasn't,
No, he was gonna hit. He then comes and at the point I'm looking at him like, what you plan on doing? Basically kicking him out. He leaves and after we talked for a few more weeks. Then I found out the whole time he had a wife, and his wife is a coworker of mine. She works in a different department. Oh, and the red flag, he said he had a situation that was dying off.
Mm,
So
mm,
he didn't disclose that he was married.
he's
Come to
married.
find out the wife worked at her job. Different department, but same job. Yeah.
Yo,
What do you guys
niggas
rate
is
this story from 1 to 5
disgusting.
chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And can you guess their zodiac signs?
He's a
Tahoe.
Sagittarius. He's a Sagittarius without a doubt.
Okay. What do you rate in the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers?
I think the story in itself was definitely a 4, 5, 4 or 5. It's up there.
So you think he's
She,
a Sagittarius?
I think so. The manipulation is crazy because for him, it was more about the fact that he was getting away fucking somebody in his wife's building. Like he was double dipping in his pleasure.
I'm just appalled that, like, he had to know that they worked in the same.
Yeah, he was double dipping, bro. This nigga, that was sneaky link pussy. That was sneak pussy. That was pussy that you're not supposed to be fucking pussy. That was
Nope.
all types of shit for him.
Yep. Exactly. Let me see what the audience is saying. We're saying that Sagittarius sounds like Jody. She's an Aries, 2 chili peppers. What else we got? A Scorpio for sure. Libra, Sag is gonna get some head. Okay. All right. And what are we rating the stories, guys? What are we
What
rating the story?
1 to 5? What do y'all think?
Okay, we have he's a Cap, she's a Pisces, 4 chili peppers. All
Four
right,
chili
all
peppers.
right. So I'm gonna reveal their zodiac signs. So he is a Capricorn,
Mm.
and she is sorry. He's a Leo. Sorry, my bad. He's
Mm,
a Leo. She's a Capricorn.
wow. I wouldn't have expected that. I would never have expected that. But why do you think that see, first of all, why did you think the zodiac mattered to this situation?
I don't think they do, but people love to guess it. And I love that people love to guess like what it is and they be all completely wrong. Because, some people
Oh,
really be spot on. I had one guest who was spot on for every single story that I had. It was like, it was so weird.
mm-mm. That's the type of girl that you go on a date and she asks you what time night you was born and
Yep.
what hospital you like this. You're not gonna do my fucking houses right now over a goddamn dinner.
Pasta.
She's like, 10:08 a.m. or p.m. You're like, girl,
What hospital?
yeah, son, please stop. Can you relax?
Oh, I could tell that you were Aries. You act like one.
Yo, you have Venus in your second house. You're like, yo, girl. But
Like, I don't care.
who is the most manipulative sign? What's the most manipulative sign historically for you in this?
Historically, for me, Cancerman.
And no, in these stories.
Oh, who's more manipulative in this?
Oh,
Oh,
you was about to
well, he
expose some
was
shit.
because he wasn't up front.
No, what sign? And the ones that you get, the submissions
Oh,
that you've gotten, what sign has been the most?
let me see. If I had to really think about it, Cancerman. Yep.
Wow.
From
Well, I
personal
thought they
experience,
just.
what stories I received too. Like a lot of Cancermen be in messy situations.
Wow. Well, at least they cry with you.
and then
So
cry with you
they
after
cry with you.
manipulating you. Then he gonna cry with you.
Cancer men steal your heart and then look for it with you.
Right? Like, damn, where you put him? Where'd you put his?
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
All right, we're gonna go to our next story, which is called Brunch Booty.
Mm.
She goes, just a disclaimer. I am a sugar baby, and being around rich men and women is not new to me. I have many stories to share, but I will tell the spiciest one. I was dealing with a rich couple who wanted an occasional sugar baby to hang around them. In public, I was their assistant, but in privacy of their lofty apartment, I was a part of their threesome. It never started out that way. I was just arm candy. Maya. Sorry, y'all. She goes, I was just arm candy to the husband and receiving almost 2K a week. The wife found out, but she wasn't upset because she was in on it as well. Rich people are a different breed, I tell you. They are when it comes to sex. It was our usual private dates. They wanted me to come over for brunch when the Waldorf was open. I had on my pump stockings, a short slip dress, and my fur coat, a gift from the husband. Feeling extra spicy. They sent me a car and I pulled up to the hotel. I went to the front desk and told the concierge that there was a key waiting for me. Took the key and went to the usual suite. They booked this room at least twice a month. Anybody a sugar baby in here? Have you ever been in a sugar baby situation, Tahoe? When you were young,
I,
obviously.
I wish I could find a sugar baby situation. I don't have enough money for that. And I don't have enough interest for that.
No, but you kind of, if when you were
Shut your
younger,
ass up. I don't know what the hell you just try to do to me. And here, I'm a guest. You don't treat people like that in your home. I came here. You invited me here. You going to insult me at the dinner table? What the hell? You don't do shit. You black, yo, you don't have no manners, man.
no, wait a minute.
Now, I'm telling you, there are certain 76-year-old women I could still be
You
a sugar baby
could.
too.
You definitely could.
But when I do it though, how long you gotta do this? Because $2,000 a week?
A week. You're touching 8 bands a month.
And I don't, how many times I gotta see them? Twice a month?
She said they booked this room twice a month to see her.
I'm there. Baby girl just gotta understand. She just gotta understand. Me and my girl would have to bust that shit down.
Yeah.
My girl would be walking around with her bag and shit. Her $3,500 bag. Like, this is just 2 weeks for my nigga. This is nothing.
Right. Period.
This is nothing.
Exactly.
Now,
So
would you beat though? If he's 76, would you, Courtney, for 8,000, would you have sex with this man twice a month? for 8,000.
76.
76 balls lower than a motherfucking.
I like my men a little older, but that old, I don't know.
It's not about what you like though.
It's about all right. Let me speak to I'm gonna have to speak to my partner first. Be like, yo, it's nothing.
I thought you was going to speak to your vagina, but you got to speak to somebody else. I would.
Listen, you.
Can you do this? Can we do this?
Can we do this?
We need this.
We need this. But if I was in a relationship, I would have to speak to my partner and be like, yo, I'm about to get a real bag. That means I can like spoil the shit out of you, but I gotta have sex with this man twice a month. He'd probably be down for it. I would love for my partner to be down for it. Be like, all right.
Now, what if he wasn't? Would that bother you?
Well, baby, come up with $8,000 a week. I mean, $8,000 a month.
That's $96,000 a year.
To have sex with someone, what? 24 times?
24 times. 24 times for $96,000 a year. What if your boo, who's a working man, said, "Nah, I'm not feeling."
I would have to respect his wishes because I can't. That's not fair.
Oh, you're so good. Is he in here?
Respect his wishes.
Is he in it? He's in here, bro.
No, but what's so
She
funny? What was so funny? Because we had this conversation, and it was like he wouldn't mind. So if I wanted to be pleasured, like, yeah. Anyway,
Look, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too much.
Let's not go there.
All right.
Anyway,
we're gonna come on the show and we're gonna talk about this. So prepare yourself. And homie, just listen. It's just questions. It's not this.
She goes, I entered the room and there was a brunch feast laid out on the table in the room. The wife greeted me with a kiss on the cheek like she usually does and hands me a glass of Bellini, champagne brand, Krug, of course. The husband comes out the bathroom with a towel wrapped around his waist. He looks at me and says, take off your coat. I place my coat down and they both see what I have on underneath. The wife gets excited and starts caressing my breast. Ooh, this is cute, darling. I finish a few more Bellinis and eat some fruit while sitting in a chair waiting for them to get started on me. The wife pulls up behind me and starts kissing on my neck and playing with my breasts. She squeezed my nipples very lightly while her husband parted my legs on the chair and began eating me out. Forgot to mention that they like to give rather than receive much pleasure. The wife and I start kissing, and as I'm moaning from how the husband was flicking his tongue on my balloon knot, I started grinding on his tongue while his wife leans over behind the chair and starts sucking on my nipples and biting them. I finally come in his mouth. He orders me and his wife to bed and over doggy style. He takes out his dick. Nothing amazing though. We're talking about white man here, but I'm getting paid 2K a week, so I'll do it. I'll deal with it. He always starts with his first. What? Oh, he always starts with her first, and he instructs me to talk dirty while he's fucking his wife. So I usually say things like, "Take that cock. Remember, they're white. You like how that feels? Let me fuck that pussy." I turn to the husband on so much he starts grunting and fucking her harder. It's my turn and I have some ass on me, so he usually likes to end with me. I start bouncing off his dick and he's groaning. He starts to slap my ass and put a finger in my asshole. His wife has her legs spread open and I start to eat her out. I'm licking and spitting on her pussy while she's talking to her husband dirty.
I'm definitely jerking off tonight.
After 10 minutes, he busts his nut on my ass. I'm still sucking on his white pussy. She squirts, and I open my mouth wide to catch. She then comes over and lets her husband come off my ass. The wife and I go into the shower to wash off and play with each other more. She fingers me until I nut again, while her husband sat there and watched and jerked off. We dried off, finished brunch. They left, but told me I could stay at the hotel for the remaining of the weekend and to go shopping. The end. Can you guess this? Wait. All right, guys. What are we rating this story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And can we guess all 3 of their zodiac signs? Tahoe, go first.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because she opened her mouth for the squirt, and then they had their own. This is vibes. This is a lot for a nigga, and she gets paid for this. This is a lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
There's not very many people that can keep me away from that lifestyle. I'll tell you right now. I'm telling you right now. Listen, I would stop seeing my children behind that. I'm just playing. I'm joking. I'm joking. I know I was supposed to have y'all this weekend, but Daddy got something to do.
I'm coming home with 2K.
Yeah. Five chili peppers. She needs to get on whatever that site is that when you tell her stories. She's good. She really had. I closed my eyes. I thought I was getting a brain massage. You know, you get a massage, you close your eyes, you just get into it. I felt like I was getting a sensuality massage. It was really nice. I loved it.
All right, we have 5 chili peppers, 1 chili pepper, 4 chili peppers, 5, 5, 5. Someone is a Virgo. 5 chili peppers, 5. What does FMC stand for?
Fat Man Coalition.
Oh, okay. 5 chili pepper. She's a Scorpio Pisces, the married couple. Lady's a Cancer, the man is Aquarius. 6. Oh, right. So.
I'm thinking she's a Scorpio.
Okay.
The wife, Aries.
Okay. Husband?
A white man. I don't know how to look at them.
I don't know how to describe a white man. I feel like they're a whole different breed. I'm like, how do you?
Yeah, I don't.
White people have zodiac signs?
Do they? Yeah, like, what is this? Lucifer. I don't know.
All right. Well, the young woman's telling the story is an Aquarius. The wife is a Sagittarius. And the husband is a Cancer.
All white men are Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
white people Cancer. All right. Guys, if you're fucking with the content, please follow These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. Again, that's These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We have anonymous sex stories that we tell every other week with a lively co-host. We want to thank Tahoe for being a co-host for this. It's a long time coming, but we here. So thank you so much, Tahoe, for being part of this. We're about to do our next story. This one I didn't have time to title because I didn't see it until like much later today. So here we go. All right, so here's the shit. Back when we had those old Instagram Ask Me shits, I posted one just for shits and giggles. Of course, not a lot of people asked any questions, very few, but one of my followers had asked, I wonder if I can hit one time. Looky eye, looky eye, looky eye, looky eye. My ass was like, hold the fuck up. I can't post this, so off to the DM. Sorry, off to the DM I go. He has a lot of emojis in this, so I'm going to try to reenact the emojis.
Oh my God, she ran.
So I'm asking her, are you serious? She goes and tells me, oh, she seen me one time on the train, and to her, I was forbidden fruit. So the fantasy was there. Now, I knew
she had a girl that asked her.
Huh?
It's a girl that asked her, can I hit? I like that.
Now, I knew she had a man, fiance, boo-boo, and a kid with him. So I wanted to simply inquire as to, why me? She informs me that he always working and he gets home, he's tired. He's not really pleasuring her. But like...
That's whack. You don't gotta throw the nigga to the wolves just to get some pussy. That's dirty macking. How you dirty macking that nigga just so you could get some pussy? That's whack. And he's not even interested in this chick.
No.
She ain't had to do all that.
So wait.
She's a therapist. You don't gotta tell people you trying to fuck. Yo, I noticed that though.
What?
Women, y'all want to hear that the person is in a bad relationship to fuck them. So this might be a tactic. Because if you think they happy, you're not going to be interested.
No, but she's in the bad relationship. Her husband's always working, and she's not being pleased because he's tired.
She got game. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Because she's about to get married. She said fiance. Oh, husband.
Fiance.
So you know you get married to this nigga that's not pleasing you. That's all this.
My thing is, why get married to someone that's not pleasing you?
Exactly. No, this is tactic. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's
That's
doing.
whack. Like, I would have called off the wedding. I'm not doing that. If you can't please me in the bed, we are not getting married.
She's giving it up like I need sexual pleasure. I'm not happy, but you
Right.
going to still marry the nigga? Please stop it.
So, thought bubble. This girl has a hardworking man providing for you and the kid, and here you want some dick? Fuck it. Let's see how far we can go. Sorry, I'm being very, I'm being very dramatic, but there's a lot of emojis here. So of course I gave her the number, and here comes the nudes, the videos, and I'm like, damn, I feel bad, but who am I not to satisfy someone's need? So now I get to the planning the fuck date and invited her over by. Boom, she comes by and immediately she gets down to business. Now I know I'm about to smash someone's fiance, so I'm trying to be protective and slip on a condom. She slides it off like you don't need that.
Nasty bitch. You dirty bitch.
Oh!
You dirty bitch. Women, bro. That shit just broke my heart, bro. That shit just broke my fucking heart, bro. You know how sticky it gets.
Come on, Drake. Drake knew what he was talking about. He goes, "The fuck you mean I don't need that? Oh, it was hard for me to. Oh, it was hard for me to get pregnant, and I want to feel everything."
This is a Virgo, bro. Shorty's a Virgo.
Wait.
She's got to be, because she's a horrible person. She's got to be a Virgo.
Wait. He goes, "Say less." So I'm giving her the work, straight blowing her back out, making that ass jiggle. She tells me to let her know when I'm about to come. I'm still pounding it like Donkey Kong, and I tell her I'm about to come. She hops off, grabbed my dick, and straight up swallowed and gave herself a facial. Now I'm looking down at her like,
that's fire.
yee, she meant business. Gave her a second round right after, but when all was said and done, in my head, I felt so bad breaking this dude's fiance back, and she swallowed and about to kiss up on him. She wanted, so I supplied.
Not you being a hall monitor. Get out of here, nigga. You knew you was fucking this nigga wife. Now you a fucking reverend. You want to pray for the nigga and all this. Man, everybody's trash. Don't do that.
He goes,
why are you making it about the nigga? You fucking her. Don't make it about the nigga, dude. Don't do that. Fuck her. Fuck you. Fuck this nigga.
You're so tight.
I'm mad as shit because everybody's fucked up. Go ahead.
She goes, she wanted, so I supplied. I have a nice seat in hell waiting for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, of course his zodiac sign. I forgot what she was, but she was with the shits. So, guys, what do we rate the story from 1 to 5 chili pepper, 1 being mild and 5 being spicy? And can we guess his zodiac sign? We do not know what her sign is. Tahoe?
He's a Scorpio. She's a fucking she's a Virgo. And this story was a -6. -6. -6.
-6?
Yeah.
All around, -6.
Yeah, this shit was licorice. You know how you get a handful of good jelly beans and you got the black one, you take it, that's what this was. This was just that black
Not
jelly
the black
bean.
jelly bean story.
That wasn't it.
Not the black jelly bean story. All right, Maya, you relax.
He's definitely he's a fucking Scorpio. Because I'm all about sex.
There's a misconception about Scorpios. Like, so, yes, Scorpios are very sexual, but they're not the freakiest sign.
What's the freakiest sign? What sign are you?
Sagittarius?
I took Courtney's trying to find a way to. Are you a Sag?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Sagittarius is freaky? Freaky?
I think so. Listen, like, Scorpios are freaky too, but they're not the only freakiest side of the zodiac. Like, there's a couple that are freaky, just like a Scorpio, and I don't think they get like enough credit. All right, let's see what people are saying.
-3. -3. Leo.
She's a Scorpio. She ain't marrying homie for love, right karma. Gemini woman, Cancer or Pisces. Scorpio don't like condoms. What? Y'all be just saying anything. Two chili peppers.
Scorpios don't like condoms.
What? What?
That's mad funny. Scorpios don't like condoms. It's hilarious.
Cancer, 3 chili peppers. All right. So he is actually a Leo.
He's a Leo. Wow.
He's a Leo.
Somebody called it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody called it.
Mm-hmm. Guys, if you're fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. That is The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. This episode will be going up on YouTube.
Tell me this.
In the next
She was disgusting. So I'm just going to let you know.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Plug away.
What? Tyler was still upset about this. Don't worry. This story made
because
he's around.
If you gotta cheat for whatever reason, sometimes you gotta do you. I decided to be with you for life. Sometimes I need a little bit more, just for now, for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. You don't gotta shit on me to do you.
Nah.
That's the worst part, is exposing your person to disrespect. You don't gotta shit on me to do you. Do you? Sometimes you can't
believe my name out your mouth. Yeah.
You ain't got to do all that. You don't roll me down like red carpet. So somebody come step on me on the way to your pussy. Yo, you ain't have to do all that. You understand what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's disrespectful. It's unnecessary. And I hope he gave you something, shorty. Dog, listen. And then this nigga took you fucking her just because the fact she got a nigga? Because you mentioned him too many times in what you was doing, like blood. It's not even that deep. It's not even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, so if I talk about the shorty that I was fucking with, she pressed me. Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah. We're gonna get to your story. All right. Right after this one, because this is the last submitted story. Mm-hmm. This one is called. Hold on. Wait. This one's called Mighty Maka.
Oh God. I already know where this is going.
Here we go. Mighty Maka. I was feeling the need to fuck something when I broke up. When I woke up. When I woke up. Heavy mouth romance was on my mind, and the only person I could think of to fulfill that was my unhappily married. I got a smoothie with maca root, and if you don't know, look it up. He's been in my DMs telling me he wants to suck my pussy and swallow my squirt, knowing me and I'm always with the shits. So it took nothing to link him. Yep, there we go.
Mighty Maka.
Mighty Maka. I told him I wanted to see him after work, and he agreed. I drove to his apartment. Conveniently, he lives on the top floor, so I get to see a nice view of the city. I get there, we greeted each other to a heavy makeout session. We walk outside to his balcony and look over the city. He whispered in my ear, saying, "I miss you, baby, and I want to taste that pussy."
Oh yeah, he's horny.
Instantly, I looked around.
Yeah, that was disgusting, wasn't it? That felt disgusting when I said it. I'm sorry. That was wild. Oh, yeah, he's horny. Wild bar, bad time.
I miss you, baby. I want to taste that pussy. I turned around, started kissing him again, and the clothes started coming off. In the middle of his kissing, he pulled out his dick while I hiked up my dress. Did I mention I wasn't wearing any panties? He saw I had no panties on, so he knew I was on demon time. He slipped his dick in for a few strokes, and just talking about it gets me hot. In broad daylight on the top floor, I was fucking this man on his balcony with 0 fucks given. I positioned myself on one of the chairs, and he was hitting the pussy from the back while he was moaning in pleasure. After about 5 minutes of my back being blown, we stopped because the real fight begins in the bedroom. I took a mini spliff break before I could get back on the dick. After I was done, I went to the bathroom, washed my mouth out with Listerine, cleaned up the kitty, and I was ready. I stripped naked as he was waiting for me in the bed. He looked at me and told me to bring my fine ass on his face, and I listened. I laid down. He legitimately loved my pussy. He sucked on the clit, and he liked to flick his tongue on it since it's pierced, so seeing him devour me gets more wet than I already am. I moaned his name, and I squirted in his face. In the midst of him being Mr. Sticky Face, I grabbed his face and pushed my pussy in his mouth, and he loved every bit of it. After some mouth romance, I started sucking his dick and not just the regular bop. The sloppiest dick sucking you can ever think of, I gave. I became sticky faced with spit bubbles, and that dick reached to the back of my throat and further on how I was sucking on that dick. After 20 minutes of just head amongst both of us, we began fucking. I was on top of him, and he rode that dick, bounced up and down while I was rubbing on my pussy, so he can watch while I snatched his soul. We then switched to missionary, balls deep. This pussy's so fucking good, he said in my ears. Every stroke and touch felt like goosebumps all over my body. I squirted again, and then he pulled out and caught it. For damn near 30 minutes we were fucking. He was close to busting a nut. He had my legs in the air and asking me where do you want this nut? He fucked me hard for the last strokes, pulled out and nut. He nutted on my stomach, and we both flew out a sigh of completion. Everywhere was wet with my juices, and all we did was smirk. The next time we fuck, I'm making him my slut, which is his request.
Mm.
The end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was it. All right. What are we rating this story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very spicy. And can we guess zodiac signs?
My dick is hard, nigga.
Wait, well, we gotta remember he's an unhappily married man.
I don't give a fuck. That shit, dick hard. Nigga, like 6 H's hard. Nigga, I turned the lights out in my crib. I was like, damn. Oh shit. God damn.
Yo.
Nigga, I felt
All right,
like
guys,
I
what are
nutted
we
already.
rating this
Just
story?
listening.
We got flames, chili peppers, chili peppers, chili peppers, chili peppers, chili peppers. Oh man. Oh man.
He won. I don't give a fuck about the situation. That shit was worth it. Whatever he got to go through, child support, divorce, whatever. If he got to go to a shelter, that shit was worth it. Yeah. I'm here for it. God damn.
Woo!
Like, I felt like I know Shorty Pussy was good.
I know who submitted the story. And she got, quote, I know who submitted the story.
Nope.
I know her head game. Like, she's demonstrated to me before, like on camera, like what she does in the bed. I'm just like, God damn. I know he was in pure bliss. He had to be.
God damn. That shit.
What do we get? Zodiac signs are?
Oh.
Demon time.
I'm gonna give her Pisces.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him, I would just go with Libra. Taurus. I'm gonna give him Taurus.
All right. Well, she is a Leo and he is a Capricorn.
Wow, Cap's getting mad action.
Honestly, I feel like he's a rare Capricorn because I don't ever see a lot of like spicy stories about Capricorns.
Look, can somebody be a Capricorn? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Whatever that guy's sign is, I want it. That's what she said. That's what she said. Wow. Whew, that was spicy. I know my girl in here watching this shit right now. I know she got the vibrators out. I know her vibrator is going crazy. Listen.
We love this. We love this, okay? We love it.
That shit was...
We have a choice. We have a choice. I actually do have one more story, or we can jump into Tahoe. So
nah, my shit ain't...
I'm going to hear one more story to jump into Tahoes.
My shit is scandalous. My shit is not sexy. My shit is scandalous.
Though.
Yeah, these shits is sexy. Like,
They're erotica.
This shit is...
I have tailored people to submit to me as if they're writing an erotica book.
This shit is sexy.
Someone says, I'm fucking Cap now. Okay. Okay. All right. Last story, and then we're going to get into Tahoes. This is an oldie. Friends, do we have them? I was
very quickly. sorry, very quickly. I just want to let y'all know that the Spicy Studios is a brand that I fully endorse. I love these stories. I've worked with her before twice. We went and did interviews together. We worked very well together. She's out of this world. So please follow her, man. Support Black women. This girl is really, she's on her way. You know what I'm saying? So don't show up late. You know what I'm saying? Be the people that's there early with her, yo. She's on fire. Go ahead.
Thank you, Tyler. I really appreciate it. We here, baby. We here. All right. Here goes. I was eyeing this guy for a while. I would fantasize about us having sex. I'll call him Devin for the sake of the story. We went to high school together, never connected until we got into college. But by the time we reconnected, he was dating my friend. I knew that having sex with him would never happen, but every time she would bring him around, my pussy would throb, but then guilt came.
Mm.
One day,
Damn.
yeah.
Tension. That hurts, bro. Go ahead.
One day, my friend called me panicking because she had a work emergency and couldn't pick up Devin from the airport. He had just finished visiting family. She asked me if I could pick him up and drop him off at her place. I said no problem, but I was also nervous because I never was around him alone.
Pussy throbbing. Pussy is throbbing. Pussy doing the Busta Rhymes verse. Every time I gotta say it, then I gotta do it better. Then I gotta better. Get away. Mm-hmm. Pussy going crazy in her pants. Mm-hmm.
He goes, I pull up to JFK and waited for 10 minutes for him. He tapped the passenger side of the window, smiled and waved. Me being crazy nervous, I gave him the craziest smile back. I popped open my trunk and let him in. We were making small talk, asking me how my day was, asked about his trip. Then he gets a phone call and it sounded like a woman. I'm trying to mind my business, but the conversation sounded too friendly, if you know what I mean. He got off the phone and I got some courage to make a statement about the phone call. And I said, that doesn't sound like Kizzy, making up a name for my friend. It sounded like someone else. He tried to laugh it off, but then he said, well, are you going to tell her? You know you only fuck with Kizzy because of how long I've been friends, but that relationship died years ago. I was trying to argue him down, but he was right. I'm sure Kizzy was the one who told him this. So I sat quietly for the remaining of the ride, put on him some music to remove the awkwardness, but it wasn't working. Then he goes, I know you have a crush on me. I knew since high school. I completely blushed and cleared my throat trying to play it off. I finally confessed to him that I never made a move off the strength of Kizzy.
Oh, she's foul. She foul. He foul. She foul.
Oh, foul!
This is all. This is.
We make it to Kizzy house, and I wait for him to gather his things. He told me that I should park the car and come up for a few minutes. I was hesitant, but he said nothing weird would happen. So I park and follow him up the stairs. He starts talking about all the problems him and Kizzy are having and that he doesn't know how to break away from the relationship, so he just cheats. Sounded like a lame excuse, but I was listening. Devin tells me I'm easy to talk to and he could just be himself around me. I'm like, how? Off of one deep conversation. Sounds more like a confessional. Then he
Nah, he moving foul.
Super foul. Devin is terrible. Devin's a demon.
This nigga disgusting, bro. This nigga. Yo, but the thing is, she's participating.
She is. She's like halfway participating. She's like, no, but I really.
You could listen to it. You're part of it. If you could, unless you plan on telling and you just kind of soaking it up because you ain't really a competition, but you're gonna tell, then you're part of it. You'll let your pussy open to this.
Yeah. Wait, it gets better. Then he asked me the craziest thing: can I kiss you? And again, I'm in shock, but the pussy was throbbing. Then out of nowhere, I come up to him and start tonguing this man down.
It's fully nasty. It's fully nasty. Water, first aid, alcohol, peroxide. I'm wounded. I cannot. I need help. Concentration. Don't do it. I need A&D ointment, zinc, ginger.
She goes, I mean, we were in the back of each other's mouths swapping all the spits. He started to fill me up and places his hands on the front of my jeans to unfasten them. I didn't care at this point. I just wanted this man to fuck me. I start caressing his chest while I was still swapping spit with him. He gets me out of my jeans, picked me up, and placed me on the dining room table. He buried his face in my breast. He was sucking on each one with so much passion. I wrapped my legs around him. He kissed his way down to my thighs and then licked and nibbled on each one. He pushed my panties to the side with his fingers and ate my pussy like no one's business. I'm grabbing on the back of his head, push him in my pussy. I wanted to explode in his mouth, but right before I did, he took a condom out the secret drawer in the kitchen, put it on, and fucked me on the dining room table.
You lying ass bitch. You lying. She ain't getting no condom. That nigga slid right in that thing.
You,
She trying.
you
Don't be
think she's
all.
wrong?
Yeah, don't you lying, bitch. First of all that. Now you want to be safe. Now you want to be like, bitch, please. You let that nigga slide dead in there, balls to the wall. You wanted to feel it. This is not giving safety. None of this is giving safety.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
very dangerous. But
It's
at
very.
her house.
I'm
Ain't
sure.
that her house?
Surely it's raw. I'm sure.
You gonna use a condom fucking somebody in my house? No, go crazy. Because the gun is what you should be worried about, not herpes. You need to be worried about if I got a pistol.
Wait, but they're not even fucking in his apartment. They're fucking in her apartment, her
That's
friend's
what I'm
apartment.
saying. You're
Yeah.
fucking in his girlfriend's apartment. And you worried about condoms?
You already passed the threshold of like no return.
Yeah, nah, this is you're making this up. She's making that up. Nah, please.
So he's knocking the dust off my pussy. It's been a while. My eyes were rolling in the back of my head and I was screaming all sorts of oh shits. He got me off the table, bent me over, and hit it doggy style. He kept saying he was about to come, and I moved and got on my knees, took off the condom, and started sucking his dick until he came in my mouth. It tasted like mad rubber, but I was finally fucking this guy I had my eye on for a long time, and it was amazing. We cleaned up in the shower. He was wiping me down with so much care and was kissing my body as he was washing me down. We dried off. I quickly gathered my things and left. Kizzy and Devin broke up a month later, and around the same time, her and I had a big blowout. Glad this is anonymous because this is a secret I want to take to my grave.
So they broke up around the time when you and her. How convenient is that? Wow. Remember that
How convenient. How
that?
motherfucking convenient.
You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. Threw away that whole friendship. Like, because the girl done went and asked you. First of all, we're talking about what friendships is over. She asked you to pick the nigga up. Your friendship ain't over. I'm not just picking people up for people I don't fuck with no more.
That's true.
No, you was planning. You was waiting.
That's true.
You the motherfucker that's just sitting in the wing waiting for something so you could make your play. That's what you always was doing. You a dirty, dirty individual, man, and God is gonna come for you. Don't sit next to me at Heaven's Gates. Don't even stand next to me because I got a feeling that lightning that goes crazy when it strikes. I got my own problems. I hope she ain't nowhere near me when I'm trying to plead my case.
Right.
She's disgusting.
She's
disgusting.
Signs?
No, wait, because I ain't finished.
Oh.
You got 5 minutes left, right? All right.
No, we don't have 5 minutes left.
Oh, this IG goes forever now? Okay. I want to say this one thing. That nigga is a Sagittarius. If he's not a Sagittarius, then I don't know shit about that. And I don't know. But a motherfucker that grimy, yo, that's grimy.
Yeah.
Yo.
I can even see myself like even.
Because, yo, and then you got to think about the weakness he saw in her for him to say, yo, I'm not just talking crazy to my girls, home girls. I'm not talking crazy to nobody's friends like that.
No.
That's crazy. The way that he was like, bitch, I know you like me. You know you don't fuck with her. Like, he was so confident. He knew he had that bag.
He was.
Knew it.
He was.
Yo. Hey, Shorty, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should never allow your shit to be seen that way. You were seen from the door. He knew you was a freak. He knew you was on his dick the whole time, and you fell for it.
Yeah.
The minute he decided, yo, you know what? Let me collect some of this pussy right here. And you was right there like, oh, here it is, here. Delivering.
Yep.
You delivered that shit.
Yep.
Just disgusting. Sad. Pathetic.
You preaching that. Come on, Pastor Tahoe.
You the last Frank in the pot. You ever seen the last Frank in the pot? You ever seen the last Frank in the Pot? That shit just floating in the water,
Yep.
all withered and shit. That's
Mhm.
how he treated you. He had you sitting there forever. Everybody done ate, and here you are just floating around in the water.
Just for what? A nut? For
And
an,
he just came through. He's like, you know what? Let me eat this Frank.
I don't
And
even.
that's who you are.
And it's no. It's like there's nothing to show for it either. So you got your nut, and then what? And then what?
Just pathetic. Just, just pathetic.
Well,
Stand up. Stand up.
people in the audience were going off and saying who they think these people were, their signs, and I'm not surprised. But her sign is a Virgo, and his sign is a Libra. Not surprised.
Wow. I would never expect a Virgo to do some shit like that. Why? And I'm the Virgo hater of the
I'm not surprised.
millennium. Why a Virgo?
I'm not surprised a Virgo would do this.
Yo, you're very confident. Why? What's going on with you?
Because I feel like Virgos are just like they pretend to be good people, but they're really shitty inside. Sorry, no, sorry. Mm. Mm. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, so now I can't do Virgo slander? Do we not feel it?
Give me a second. Because no, I don't believe Virgos are lowlifes. I think Virgos think they're perfect.
Yes,
So that goes against
perfect,
everything that I've ever said.
too.
I think I can find a space for what you said in my I think Virgos are perfect because they have this other side, is what you're saying. I've never seen that in Virgo behavior. I think that they just think that everything should go their way. And, I've never seen them do underhanded shit.
I have on more
Okay.
than one occasion. Like, I'm talking about different Virgos, women and men. I'm just like, why are y'all like this?
Well,
And I'm talking, and again, of course, I'm talking about unhealed Virgos. I'm talking about the Virgos that are not putting in the work. I'm talking about the Virgos that are just like out here pretending to be good people when they're really, really bad, right? These are unhealed Virgos. But the ones that are healed and find their flourishing, those are the ones I fuck with. It's the ones that pretend.
Virgos are trash and Gucci trash bags. That's crazy. Virgos are beside. Oh, we done started a whole war because they rolling packs. They coming through
Yeah,
right now.
They do. As soon as you say something about Virgos, like bum, 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 bum. So
wow.
I'll take the heat. I took the heat before on your show, Tahoe. Like this is
You
fine.
did. But wait, so his sign, he's a Libra?
He's a Libra. Libra
Now,
lie a lot, and
they are liars. They are liars. If you're in a relationship with a Libra, they're
Hey,
lying to
now
you.
I'm a Libra. Cut it out.
Sorry, you're a liar. I'm just
I'm not
saying,
a liar.
if you're in a relationship with a Libra, they're lying to you right fucking now. They are disgusting. The Li in Libra is for liars. Yo, if you think about it, liar is in Libra. Take away the B. Libra be liars. Libra. Liar. Be a liar.
Libras are not liars. Libras are not liars. I'm taking that one to the grave.
I'm sure.
Taking that one to the grave.
I'm sure. Wouldn't be the first time you lied.
Huh?
Damn. Niggas live a life of lies, son.
No.
Live a life of lies. Toya,
Have I told lies before? Yes, but everybody lies. But not like lies are detrimental and like, oh my God, like I don't lie for I don't lie for no reason. Like it's stupid, right? Like I'm trying to be honest with everybody and what I'm especially when I'm dealing with you, I try to be as honest as possible because I don't know when people lie to me. So
you've never listen.
what?
I feel that Libras don't even think they're lying because they believe they're lies. So it's like when you talk about and then you present them with the truth and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what happened. I've been through some really nasty shit with a Libra, and it's just with several actually, and it's just like Did you not know that I knew the truth? You're lying to me, and I know the truth.
I
And
am
you
not
know that I know the
lying right
truth.
now. Shut up.
She's lying right now. That's what they say, exactly.
No, I'm not.
Mm-mm,
Y'all are
mm-mm.
terrible. All right. If you guys are fucking with the content, please follow These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. That is These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We also have a hotline. So if you guys want to come on anonymously and tell your story about how you've had an affair with someone, please do so.
I'd like
And
to see everybody in here that follows me. I'm telling you, I love this girl's brand. I brought her on the hardest off. She had one of the greatest episodes since I've been doing my thing. I'm very proud of her, and I support
hi.
her 1,000,000%. I think that you guys listen to her talk. Look at the red lipstick. Show them the titties, girl. Show them titties. Look, she showed them once. She's like, hey. She's amazing, bro, and she's really good at what she does. She's really good at what she does. So support. Not even on some support shit. Do it for yourself. She's fly
Yeah.
like that. She's
We
fly
have some
like that.
we have some good shit coming out soon. We have an event coming up on the 30th. There will be some flyers going out about that, so you can link. And then Tahoe, you're having a pleasure party, I heard.
I am having a play party on July 23rd.
Yes.
And all you have to do is email hardorsoftpod@gmail.com. We will be doing introductory things towards play parties. You don't gotta come and get naked and just come out and go do everything. This is literally my crowd. I'm trying to bring people that have been curious about it into the space so they can see, holy shit, this is a fantasy. Like we all look at our porn in our phone and we like, we go into fantasy mode. That's what porn is. That's what watching porn is. Fantasy mode. What if you could do that in real life?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do at play parties. We go into fantasy mode in real life. You're walking to work the next day like, I cannot believe I did that. You're at your desk the next day creaming because you cannot believe you did that. Even guys, like, and this is not even just for women. The guys are sitting there like, yo, I was watching Matthew. I had a fivesome last night. I had a fivesome. Like, so, and it's
It's
done safely.
so nice if it's in New York. It's in New York.
It is in New York. It is in New York. It's done very safely. We have several people who walk through the party, make sure everybody's giving consent, make sure if anybody even the slightest bit violates, we get them out of there. We have security. I am watching. It's a very safe space, especially for women and people of color of all genders or non-gender. You understand what I'm saying? So,
We
you
love
know,
we love that.
okay.
So now what we've all been waiting for, the messy story of Tahoe fucking around with a married woman. Take it away,
Now,
Tahoe.
this particular story. Now, I've had the married woman, but I think I like, y'all been very sensual and all that. I want to talk about the time when I was just messing with a girl who just had a man and it was intense. Can I just do that this time?
Yeah, you can go.
A lot of people that have been following me for a long time, they know this story. I'm in Atlanta. I'm down there for cocktails. I don't know if you've heard of cocktails. No, hold on. Before we start, ain't gonna be no, yeah, it might be a little bit of moaning, but my shit ain't salacious. Well, my shit is salacious. All right, whatever. I go down for cocktails, live show, right? Or was it horrible? It's one of them. And my shorty lives down there. Now, we get drunk at the live show. She and I guess she didn't like the fact that I was looking at, if you know Drea and Lex
Yeah,
from Poor Minds,
for minds, yeah.
them bitches look good in person.
I can only imagine.
They look good in person. It's not just some TV shit. Like these two bad bitches. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So I happen to meet them there. I'm looking at Drea's ass. It's fat. 7Fs. Fat. Her shit.
Fat.
Fat. Either PPHHH or 7Fs. FFFFFFAT. Fat. You understand what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, now my chick shit fat, but I done beat already. So I'm looking, hold on. Damn, that shit fat. So I'm looking, I guess she might have felt the way because I feel like women don't like feeling in competition with another chick when it's their nigga they're in competition with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, she's bad too, and he's paying attention to her. But I wasn't never gonna fuck with Dre. I was gonna fuck with her. But that's a whole different story. Anyway, I'm looking at Dre's ass. You understand what I'm saying? And my chick kind of got mad. She started walking out. So I follow her out the building. I get in her car because I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We driving. She started blacking, but we was drinking Douce. They gave us a bottle of Douce. So we drinking. She started blacking on me, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm like, well, I don't really like the way you talking to me. And she's like, you can get the fuck out of my car. Matter of fact, you can get the fuck out of my car. We're on some side road in the middle of nowhere. Kicks me out the car.
This is before Uber, right?
I don't even know. Nah, this is a couple years ago. So Uber was there,
Who was there?
but I'm with her. Why would I need an Uber? I'm with her. We was going to get something to eat. She kicks me out the car, pulls off. Woo! People is pulling up to me. I'm walking along the side of the road, bro. People pull up to me like, Tahoe, hey, because they're leaving the party. They're leaving the show. They're like, Tahoe. I'm like, oh my God, this bitch. But I'm so pissed off. So I look at the Uber. I'm on like Ponce de Leon Road or some shit like that. So I'm just walking. I'm just like, because I already knew that I was going to the after party at the strip club, right? Or at the club, whatever. They had a event at the strip club. So I just walked to the event. Maybe I hopped in an Uber at some point, but I was just like, I cannot believe that at this age in my life, and I'm kidding, I got money. I'm somewhat popular.
Doing good for yourself, yes.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no slouch. I got my own car. I could afford a fucking rental. I just got kicked out the fucking car in Ponce de Leon Road. So I'm kind of pissed off, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get to the spot. I go inside. It's kind of vibes. Dre is on my body, you know. But Dre is just a flirt. She ain't never want to give me no action. She's just a flirt. You know what I mean? And she's a flirt in a way that's just who she is. It's not like she's actually flirting with you.
Yeah.
She just is.
That's just how
just is how she is.
Yeah.
You may think she's flirting with you, but she has no interest. And then I might be getting a couple dollars, but I'm not getting that much money compared to what she's used to.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, you know. So anyway, I'm in there. She's all, you know, there. The girls and cocktails is there. And this young lady is there. Very attractive. Super sexy, bro. Like, stop and look sexy. Like, you just got to stop and admire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, She's like, well, hey, Tahoe, I've never met this girl before. So I'm like, hey, what's up? What's your name? You was at the show? Listen, like, how you know me? You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I listen from time to time. I listen to the show, you know. Yeah, I'm a fan. We start talking, vibing. I buy her a couple drinks. I'm like, yo, you trying to get out of here? I had to play my hand, you know, because I know that's the way people do it. Yo, are you trying to get out of here?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, what's up? What you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm about to go back to the room. She's like, all right, let's go. I'm like, bet. She tells me I don't know if she told me she got, no, she didn't tell me she got a nigga. But as we walking out, I'm like, yo, walk in front of me. Just go. Don't walk next to me. I don't want people to know we're leaving together. I'm trying to keep it, you know, solid for you. She walks out. I walk out. We walk by the block, call the Uber, boom, bust a move to the crib. Now, I think we went to my hotel. Yes. My hotel, fabulous.
Right.
Fabulous, dope-ass hotel. We get to the room. Now, what happened? I think I started getting some head. I'm getting the head. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm getting head from shorty I just met in the club. This is crazy.
With mouth, right? With the big mouth. Because you don't fuck with bitches with small mouths.
Yeah, don't take that personally. The red lips is making your mouth look a lot more glorious. Okay, just chill.
I was like, damn.
Yo, because I told Courtney, you know, listen, I need room. I need comfort space. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no tight ass little mouth. Like that's not no fun. It's not even good visually.
Okay, so you getting a wild, crazy head.
I'm getting the head. I can't believe it because I'm really not. I got this resting bitch face. So if I'm in the club, I normally don't get bitches because my face looks so angry, screwed up that I'm, you know, bitches is not attracted. They're scared. You know, they ain't giving me no pussy.
You scared the hoes, Tahoe?
I scare the bitches away. My face scared, and this is just known. I scare pussy away with my face. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to unfurl my shit, but then I'm just looking crazy. That's not a hey. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look. You know what I mean? So I can't believe that I got this badass chick, the only one that I really wanted to slap besides Dre or Alex. And I got her in the room. She's sucking my shit. Her phone rings. Some nigga, FaceTime. When she sees it, she grabs it and she has to answer it. It's my nigga. The nigga, she answers the phone. The nigga's like, Whit. Her name's Whit. Oh shit, sorry. The nigga's, Whit. What nigga you left the club with? Where you at? I'm like, oh shit. She's like, what you talking about? She's acting like she's asleep. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, niggas told me you left the club with some nigga who you left the club with. I'm sitting there like, oh shit. So she's like, I don't know. You know, bitch acting drunk. I don't know what you talking about. Oh my God, I'm drunk. All that. She's doing all that. I'm sitting on the side like, because I was just getting head. And now y'all having this whole conversation. What am I supposed to do during this conversation? You told me to be quiet. This is my room. I mean, I'm just going to sit here and listen to this dumbass shit. So I'm just sitting there like, so now she lays back on the bed. She's like this on FaceTime with the nigga. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on FaceTime with you. What nigga? Like, I'm drunk. What are you talking about? So I'm like, yo, you know what? You only live once. I done got kicked out of the car. I done met the baddest bitch. Fuck this shit. I start peeling her panties down. Come here. Give me these panties right here. Fuck that.
Oh.
This bitch is on. Cuz I like that. If you on the phone with your nigga, your girl, matter of fact, with your homegirls and all that, I'm the type of niggas gonna fuck you when you're on the phone with your homegirl. That's the nigga I am. And you gonna like that shit. Hey, don't you like that shit? Yeah. Look at you. Exactly. I'm gonna fuck you while you on the phone. Look, don't blush for me. You know what I'm saying? Look. So I start eating that pussy while she on the phone with her nigga. And so now the nigga's a DJ, so he's somewhere else. He's DJing somewhere for like a whole thing. There's like a big thing, like not even some slouch, like Boxy Brown, like he's some big ass DJ, right? So she on the phone with this nigga. He trying to find out where she at, whatever. I'm eating up. She took me.
Wait, what happened? Okay,
I'm here.
you guys, sorry. My phone just put a notification on. Sorry.
So she, where part did y'all leave off at?
Huh?
So I'm eating the box,
Yeah.
right? She on the phone with the nigga. He's still angry. And he's talking her crazy. And the fact is that I kind of, when you kind of look at somebody, you just think they fly, they fine. And this nigga's like, you a bum ass bitch this, bitch that. And I ain't really into that. Like, I don't mind you calling my chick a bitch, but I'm gonna be like, you a sexy bitch, you nasty bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You a down ass bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna violate you like that if I'm mad at you. I'm not gonna throw you like that's corny to me. Like, you ain't gotta do all that. Especially if you're in the right.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Like, she was in the right. She did leave the club with a nigga. Your friends was right. You know what I'm saying? But now, you wilding. So I was kind of like, you ain't had to do all that. So I'm going a little bit in with I'm sucking on the clip now. Right. I'm not doing it. I'm like, like, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck this. I'm sucking on that shit. Boom. So she, but the nigga calling her out, this her nigga, you could tell he spent a couple dollars on her because she was Louis'd out. She was all that shit. She gets dressed or whatever on the nigga. She pull her shit back on, whatever, and she start leaving. So she's got the phone like this. I'm right here.
Oh.
But she's got the phone like this. I'm like, I'm going to walk you out. So I'm walking in front of her. And she's like this, talking to the nigga walking through the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, yeah. Oh, I was drunk in my homegirl room. They left me. They went to the club. I'm walking in front of her, walking her out the hotel. She's like this on, so he can't see me. You know what I mean? Right. She's like, what? There's nobody behind her. I'm in front of her. We get downstairs. The Uber pulls up. I'm like, all right, later. I'm like this on the side of her. She's like, oh, I'm getting the Uber now. I'm like, all right, chill. She reaches down and grabs my hand, and like she like did like this and was like, come, and pulls me into the Uber, nigga. She's in the Uber like this. I'm right next to her, my nigga. She's talking to the nigga all the way home in the Uber. Da, 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 da. I'm sitting there next to her like, like, yo, fuck it. You live once. You did. she got me out the Uber. Like I'm in the Uber, the cab driver, it's her. She's on the phone with the nigga the whole time. The nigga like, all right, I'm gonna hit you when I'm finished this set. Gets off the phone with her. We start making out. I fucks her all over her room, all that. She wound up spending the rest of the weekend with me while I was down there because my bitch done kicked me out. I wasn't going back to my bitch. She wound up staying with me the whole weekend. I guess she went back to the nigga at some point, but that nigga bitch got fucked very well. Very well.
How she dodged
Yo,
him all
disrespect. It
weekend?
wasn't. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. The only reason I made it about him is because he ain't had to talk crazy. All that
Yeah,
cursing and
calling
screaming,
out her name was disgusting.
all that was crazy, and it really made me feel like I felt like saving her. You feel me? Because I really was talking to her after that, like, yo, you too bad for that. I know you got the nigga do a lot for you and all that, but it's a lot of niggas that's gonna do a lot for you. And
Right,
niggas ain't gonna do you like that. Like that's corny. Like nigga feel like he can keep you down. At the end of the day, the nigga's trying to make sure that you don't feel empowered.
right,
That's why he doing that. He want, you know what
right.
I'm saying? So fuck that nigga,
I'm just trying to figure out how she avoided him the whole time
bro.
and stayed with you the weekend, and this nigga's FaceTiming?
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you. I never been through no shit like that before in my life.
That's
I've done wild shit.
insane.
I've done wild shit. I've done all types of wild shit. I fucking movie
She,
theaters. I've done shit. I've done shit under the table. I've been with my shorty and playing footsies with another chick under the table
oh God,
that I'm fucking. That I'm fucking. And they at the same table and I ain't acting like nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my girl and I'm playing footsies with my other bitch under the table. I've done all kind of ones. But this one took the cake. What
that
took the cake is when she was getting into an Uber. I'm thinking, all right, I done ate the bitch pussy. And she's like, nah,
someone's
come
going
with
to a
me.
motivational sneaky link. Wow. Not
All right, so where's the spicy peppers? Where
all
am I
right,
on the
guys. What
spicy
are we
pepper
changing
list?
this story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. We know that I think most of us know how those sign, but if you want to guess it, go ahead. If you know it, please don't say anything. But yes, what are we rating his story from 1 to 5 chili pepper? He he was eating this girl out while she was on FaceTime, crazy ass boyfriend. Got in the Uber while she was still on FaceTime with him, and then fucked her all over her goddamn room. All right, you
Oh,
have
only
plenty
four? Wow.
of peppers.
Yeah, I told it on the
Someone said,
pod.
"Did you tell this story on the pod?"
Yeah, this was years ago. This
Yep.
was years ago.
Uh, chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, a lot of chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 4 chili peppers. Oh, you are on fire tonight. Oh,
Yeah.
you are on fire tonight.
Yo, Malcolm, you such a hater. Yo, these are all my followers. Bum ass niggas. These are my friends. Come into the Discord, and you can,
All right.
have fun with him. But yeah.
Fellow Pisces.
Look, she had to, son. See, yo, this one here, she is such a. You say don't tell it, and she tells it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Virgo. Yeah, right.
If only you were Virgo, Tahoe.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Never. Y'all know my body.
someone
Stop it.
said
Don't do
5 iPhones.
that. Don't do that. Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
You tell your story. You
What?
tell your story. I know you got a nigga, but he know you got a pass. You tell your
But
story.
I never know about having an affair with someone.
You've never had no spicy affairs. No pussy trash. All right.
Why so pussy trash? Because I never had an affair, like with a married person.
Don't be, or anybody. Somebody that had a girl.
Oh,
Oh,
uh, someone who had a girl.
pick the
All
best one.
right, I tell this story. I'll tell this story. Not giving me no damn tomatoes. All right. So I met this dude at a random party and he was there with his friends and it was cool, right? They were trying to give waterfalls to like honey to all of my friends, but I was already tipsy. I'm like, I'm not doing no damn waterfalls, right? So the one guy,
Somebody said them lying ass Libras.
I ain't telling my story. So the guy who's interested in me. He was on the shorter side, and I'm just like, okay. But he had a really nice face, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So he has a nice face, whatever. So I'm dancing with him, blah, whatever, and then I leave. We exchange numbers, and then I go. So then he FaceTimes me like 2 days later, and I'm like, oh wow, this man's really, really attractive. And I'm like, okay, well, like, maybe I'll fuck with him, blah, blah, blah. So then he was like, oh, what he said? He said, I said, do you have a girl or do you have anyone that thinks you're whatever, whatever? He's like, oh, I'm legally separated. I'm like, okay, cool, you're legally separated. Great. That means that whatever. So we fucking with each other. I think we've
Fucking
had
with each other.
sex maybe a handful of times. I really can count on one hand how many times we've had sex. But it was really, really fucking good sex, right? And come to find out at the end, he was still married, lived with her, and I didn't know. I found out because I found out that me and my homegirl were Eskimo sisters.
Your homegirl was like, "Oh, you fuck with him? Yeah, that
Yes,
nigga
I was
shit."
like, yo,
It,
how you know him? She's like, oh, this I used to fuck. I was like, oh shit, we Eskimo sisters, girl. She was like, me and her exchanging conversation, like, yeah, you like when he do this, you like. I'm like, yeah, that's actually really good, blah 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 blah. And then I was
she
like,
was like, "That nigga head crazy, right?" And you was like, "Yo, that nigga shit crazy, brazy."
right, exactly. And I'm like, yo, he said he's legally separated. She was like, I don't know, sis. I don't know if he's really legally separated, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, something not adding up. So then I found out, I forgot how I found out, but I found out that he was married. He was still married to her. And he was still married to her and they were living together. And I should have known something because I never came over to his house. He was always coming over to mine.
Niggas
Huh?
always still married to her.
Yep.
I said,
They'd be
niggas
like,
always
legally.
still married.
Like,
Yeah, right, nigga.
yeah.
Nigga not trying to give up no bag to no ex. Nigga will stay married. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. But I mean, he had a lot of love to give.
TMI? I don't want to know about that. What are we talking about? A lot of love? This what you saying? He had a
No,
lot of love
he
to
was
give?
just he was very like sensual in the bed. He had a lot of love to give.
Mm.
Oh yeah, girl. And they sleep in separate. He sleeps on the couch while she gets the room. Yep. That's when I asked him about it. That's what he said. I was like, "You still live here?" He's like, "Well, I sleep on the couch and she's in the other room." I'm like,
Let me ask you a question. Real talk.
mm-hmm.
You're not doing good with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Even if she sleeps on the couch, he sleeps on the couch, and you sleep in the room. Even if that's the truth, why are y'all still together? What's the point?
This is the $1,000,000 question, Tahoe. This is the million, and he's still with her to this day. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy because like he'll post like he's single, but then like her birthday passed and he posted her all throughout his stories. I'm like, make it make sense. I was like, make it make sense. Like you love her
But he's outside.
talking
He's
like
outside. He goes to parties. He's outside. He's living his life. I know several people like that. I don't know what to ask them. I don't know why men do that. Because a lot of guys do that. Like,
well,
why are we so pussy?
well, wait. Someone just said cheaper to keep her because yeah, if you're yeah, they do it. They have a kid. So if they were to get divorced, that would be a very messy divorce. She would get like almost all his shit.
But okay, so why does she stay then?
I'm sure he gives because he has money. I'm sure
The
she
money.
has money.
People are scared of a drastic change, comfortable being unhappy.
Yeah, that's very true.
I know women that know they nigga ain't shit and they still walk beside him in the mall. They still do their thing. And they know this nigga don't come home some nights. They know he done gave them STDs. They know that had babies on them, all type of shit. And they stay right there. Like, why are you there?
I have
I understand why he's there. Why are you
I